Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. I'm excited to hop back in and finish up this Archon quest. I know all the good parts lie ahead. But before we get into the game, we do have a few new followers to thank. Bacon Nation, what's up? TP Plays 76, Dark Spirit Town, and Mint at or Mintat. Thank you all so much for following. I appreciate you. Hopefully, you have a chance to stop by, hang out, and chat. Of course, if Genshin's not your thing, that's totally understandable. I will be streaming some other stuff after we finish this Archon quest today. Um, Not today, but we will be streaming other games um, next week, most likely. I definitely want to get back into some spooky co-op horror games, or if I could even find any cool, like, solo horror games to play that, I don't know, maybe there's some free ones out there. I'll look into it. But yeah, other than that, we're going to get into Genshin here in a minute. We're going to finish up that Archon quest. I don't know how much longer I have left. Probably a couple hours or so. We'll see how it goes. We definitely are going to finish it up today. But yeah, other than that, oh, I didn't fix my follower goal. That's fine. I'll do that next time. But yeah, if you would like to support me, support the stream, keep the lights on and whatnot, subscriptions always help. Tips, um, subscribing to my OnlyFans or my Facebook, sending tips here on um, Twitch goes straight to my business PayPal, and I also have Cash App and stuff like that. So yeah, anything helps. All my subs and tips here on Twitch will be going towards my goal here for my fursuit tail that I had added to my commission. I definitely have more than that put back. I need to update that as well. I think we're over 100 now. Um, but yeah, I'll update that as soon as I remember. But any tips sent, I believe, will automatically add to that on stream. And I'm manually adding anything that I get from subs as well, and just some of my own money that I've put back. Trying to do my best to raise the money or make the money to get this paid off by the end of October. That way I can have my fursuit mailed to me in November. She is almost done, so I'm excited. Well, let's go ahead and launch the game. I posted like everywhere that I could think of today, and I posted early this morning when I was up for a little bit before I went back to sleep. Yeah, I posted on Facebook. I posted in the Facebook group, the Twitch support group. So if you're coming from that group and following me from there, thank you so much. It's an amazing group. Um, where else? I posted on Facebook, TikTok, Reddit, Instagram, my free OnlyFans. I made a Twitch story post. Um, my Discord, literally anywhere I could think of. Speaking of Discord, let me go ahead and post there that I am actually live now. And of course, lurkers are always welcome, because anything to get the views up. If you're not able to watch, but you can have the stream up in a different tab or on your phone while you're doing, um, stuff or whatever, that definitely helps as well. Alright, I got that taken care of. Hey, Jay! Thank you! I didn't really, have my outfit, picked out today, and I was like, I'll just wear all black, because that's easy. But thank you. And I wanted to wear something a little different than just my little tiny chokers, so I got plenty of cool black chokers that I can wear. I haven't worn this one in a while. It's actually one of my favorites. It's very heavy duty. It's has an actual metal buckle in the back. It doesn't snap together like the cheaper chokers. And it has a little weight to it, but it's comfortable. It's really comfortable, actually. But yes, thank you.
Benny's Adventure
Alright, so I think we got through the slower, more boring beginning part of this quest at the end of yesterday's stream. So going forward, we should be into more of the exciting stuff and cool lore and shit. We're gonna go fight the wild hunt and hang out with Flints.
Adventure time!
That should be cool. But yes, like I said, I posted anywhere and everywhere that I could think of to post today that I was going live. And so hopefully that'll help me get more actual viewers. I love that I'm getting more followers, but and I'm glad that they are genuine, real followers and not bots. I haven't gotten a bot follower in a long time. Probably not even since last year, maybe. But I would love for the amount of followers that I have to translate into more active viewers and average viewers and unique viewers as well. But more than anything, I want my average viewers to go up. So like I said, if you can lurk, just have the stream on in the background. If you're unable to watch, that definitely helps a lot too. Thank you. I'm glad you saw a bunch of my posts. I'm glad my posts are actually being seen, and they're not being super shadow banned or anything. They probably are a little bit on Instagram, but my Facebook has been doing decent.
Where did that come from?
Still be better, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I did have to delay the stream a little bit, but not too bad. Was running some errands earlier and it started to pour on my way home. So I was chilling in my car for a little bit.
What's changed since we were gone?
Something changed? Not much. Jesus Christ. Not as much as I'd imagined. Okay.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's llama for you.
Also, I'm glad that I thought to change my lighting setup again. It's something I wish I would have done sooner, but it's a lot easier on my eyes, and I think because the light is hitting me from above, it's also preventing the crazy glare and reflection on my glasses that I usually have of the computer, which makes it harder for y'all to actually see my eyes. So But yeah, you know, and same thing with like having the stream settings through my graphics card, which I thought I had done when I got that installed, but apparently I missed a few things. So hopefully now with better lighting, better quality stream, that more people will actually tune in, watch, and hang out for long-term periods of time instead of just popping in for a few minutes and leaving. But I get it. I do it sometimes too when I'm watching other streamers. But again, I appreciate any views, follows, subscriptions, and tips. Like, it all helps so much.
Hey there, Llama! We're back!
It's very flattering. What is very flattering? I was talking about a lot of things there, so I'm not sure what you were referring to. How have things been these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least.
I'm still trying to get her, by the way.
I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
Oh yeah, she had to break it to her people that, you know, the sky is fake and like the moons are technically fake, and yeah.
And it's all thanks to you.
And it'd be like, you know, Christians learning for, you know, without a doubt that God was fake or something like that. You know, but whatever you believe in.
No,
Totally
I
fine.
should have done this a lot sooner.
So let me know if like if the sound is good, if you can hear the game good enough. The lighting is flattering. Yes, I agree. Thank you.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place.
That's good.
And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
This is what I'm looking forward to. Like, how much are we actually going to learn in this quest? I've seen a couple little, like, not clips, but like stills that might be from this quest that I haven't seen yet, and I'm just was like, I don't want to see it. If it's a spoiler, I don't want to fucking know it yet. I want to find out for myself.
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Yeah, nobody else has seen anything like what we have seen. I kind of don't
I think
want...
I've got the gist of it.
I kind of want to leave
like
that
you've got
Oculus
your work
there.
cut out
It's
for
like
you
just
too.
perfect in her hand.
Don't forget to take good care of yourselves.
Usually every nation, I don't know, I know they did it with Mondstadt, Inazuma, and Liyue. I don't know, I'd have to look it up, but usually after you collect all the oculi you need to level up the statue fully, there's one left. So if they do that for this nation as well, then that's the one that I'm just gonna leave it there, and I'm never gonna collect it. A streamer that I was watching last night, Bran, online, he said the same thing. He's like, I'm not collecting that one. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
In any case, please, come this way.
Yes, let's go learn about our past. Please. And the moons. I kind of want to know more about the moons than the traveler's past, but yeah. They're all kind of interlinked in a way. Hello? Is that us? That's us? That's our spaceship? I don't want to click away yet. Okay, so this is us landing in Nod Krai, I assume. Okay. Pretty cool. This is Nod Krai? This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait, that's our spaceship.
What? Is it over already?
Is that a that can't be it.
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago.
Yeah,
The memories I sensed are
500
highly
years or so.
turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Right, cool. Okay. So how do we get more information? At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Nod Krai, near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. Well, we've been there. That matches with what Ether told me, but I want to know more. Oh, the Wanatar!
Huh?
Hello!
What's the matter?
Is it the damslet? Is she in distress?
The
Does she need
flowers
us?
changed color.
Ooh, they're turning... Well, I say purple, but actually they're turning white. These flowers are a reflection of the damslet's powers. Does that mean she's in distress? I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon mirror to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
Okay, we can do that.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Alright.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Yeah, we can't forget the whole reason why we came here in the first place, aside from our memories.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help.
You're welcome.
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
I think so too.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first.
Right, but like, did she come from, or was she created from the fake moon in the sky, or the real moon, like behind the firmament, like in space? Like, we don't know. There's still so much we don't know yet, and some of it is disconnected.
See you later then.
The dark side of memory. You are gonna need those. Gonna need those for our girl. There's one over here I never grabbed. Alright, where are we going? Oh. Okay. It's like... We never walked there before, it just like took us there, so... I wasn't sure there was a... Oh yeah, I forgot about the waypoint. It's almost prettier when the flowers are white and with that purple undertone. And look how, like, the moon thing is, like, all iridescent. It's so pretty. It's, like, one of my new favorite locations in the game. Silver Moon Hall. Of course, I can only be Lumine here, though, which is weird. I guess it's not that weird, but kind of weird. At least these things that I need for Lauma are, like, literally everywhere. I know I'm gonna need a fucking shit ton of them if I want to level up Lauma all the way to level 90, so... Oh, look at her. Just sitting there.
Oh, she doesn't look so good.
She looks tired.
Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon.
I mean, that is what you wanted, but is that actually what's happening?
Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power
Yes.
within you.
Yeah, we come bearing gifts.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
Yay, voice lines for the traveler.
And what do you require this time?
Nothing. We just want to help.
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Yes, it's so nice to have all the VAs back. With the exception of a few that got replaced, like Paimon. Has this just become habitual for her after living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Yeah, it's called trauma.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Ooh, we get to touch her. And not in a weird way. Cutscene? Still don't get how the Fatui described her as being so evil.
Back to Earth. My thanks.
Interesting. Unless she was just so fed up with being used for her power that, you know, she wasn't kind to the people that were using her.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Apparently.
Significantly.
That's good. What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
Okay.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark.
Ew.
It is harmless and will fade over time.
What if I don't want it to?
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
I guess, yeah.
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
We have confirmation on one of the moon names. We knew it was Ariat, Sonnet, and Canon, but we didn't know which was which. So Arya's the eternal moon. So then we have the frost moon and the I can't think, the iridescent moon, I believe.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already?
No, there's a lot of things we don't know. Because Genshin didn't want to tell us, or they only wanted to write it in a book that was broken up into 10 parts that are really hard to fucking find without a guide. It's not easy, man.
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow,
Ooh.
I also drew some memories from within.
Hi, Raharu. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. I hope you're having a good evening.
That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the path by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Maybe she's not quite powerful enough for that. Llama mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky.
Yes.
Each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it.
Yes.
But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
Yes, the Eternal Moon and the Iridescent Moon, which the Iridescent Moon might have been the moon that sank to Conria and became the Crimson Moon, but we don't have confirmation of that yet, but there's enough tidbits out there to kind of pretty much confirm it.
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow.
Okay, so that's all of her power, basically, that's left.
The iridescent moon's remains have never been found.
Right.
And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken.
And that's the moon we see in the sky, but what about, they keep on saying that moon is fake and then there's a real moon, so like, are we talking about the real one or the fake one? That's the disconnect that I'm seeking answers for.
As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later.
Okay.
The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar.
Okay. So the moon that is left hanging in the sky birthed Columbina, or Kutar here, assumedly, and she needs to return to the moon so she can become the new moon, I believe. Still on the fence with a little bit of those details, but...
I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon.
Okay.
But it lies beyond the false sky.
Okay.
Too distant from me.
So then it didn't... She has to be a part of the true moon, the real moon, then.
Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
I can imagine. I'm surprised you can sense it at all. Being beyond the firmament and all.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then?
It's a good question.
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
Okay. So, even though the original one died because you were birthed as the new one, I guess?
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Yeah. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Okay, so she is the new Frost Moon. Confirmed.
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing, but you know, I mean, it could be, right?
You do not wish to become one?
I mean, I would. If it was me, if I were a Lumine, I would 100% become a moon goddess.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else?
I don't think she's necessarily trying to pass the title. You know, like there was more than one moon. There could be more than one moon again. Maybe. Or maybe not, since there's technically only one physical moon body left.
Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now.
No, Paimon, I want to
We're asking
know.
if we should return this moon marrow to you.
It doesn't belong to her. It's a different moon.
I do not desire it.
See?
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
Exactly.
And what does that mean?
It's not hers.
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of Rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess.
Yeah.
2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
That makes sense.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
Yep. Lumine's like, oh god.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine.
Yeah, well, she's a fucking moon goddess, so like, oh, duh.
And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
We'll be fine.
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Ooh.
Conria?
One of the sinners?
We don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him.
Aha.
The Reihir of Solnari.
Which means the reaper of the moon, like the killer of the moon, basically, is what it like roughly translates to. Moon killer, moon slayer.
Huh.
One of the 5 sinners.
There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
I think most of
If that was the
sinners
case,
are
surely
probably
he'd be stronger
kind of
than
our
this,
enemy.
though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would she?
Why would they say that?
Yeah.
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh,
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
It's only a matter of time, Paimon.
That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too. Did you just laugh?
No.
Yes, you did.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
I mean, Marionette's
No.
a bitch, but
I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've
gotta
gotten off
adjust her
topic.
settings.
Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Yes,
If Fatui
Paimon.
intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him.
Damn.
Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
I mean, we do know that they are as
Before
powerful
I
as
decide,
God, so.
there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
I feel like we shouldn't
What
be
do you
calling her
need?
that, but you know.
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nod Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
Damn. I fear I'm gonna
That was
have less
quick.
viewers today than I did have tomorrow,
As
even
I
though I
said,
didn't post yesterday and
this
I
to
posted
me is but
everywhere
a single
today.
ray of moonlight. Nothing to it.
It is a little
Give me your
discouraging, but
hand
what can you do other
and
than
ready
keep on
yourself.
keeping on? Alright, this is what we saw before, only clearer. Well, it looks about the same as before, but alright. Seems we landed safely, at least. I guess, kind of. Ooh, that's a cool looking spaceship. A lot of time appears to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we're in there for so long. When did Ether get out, I wonder? So when did we land here? Like, how much time went by before we even left the ship? Or, you know, one of us left the ship. Wait, is that Ether? That's Ether going towards the ship? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet. What?
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place!
What?
Hey, are you okay?
No.
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed.
Yeah, how fucking
No one
long?
left the ship during
Years?
that time.
Decades?
But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
Fucking no.
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But, as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nod Krai is destroyed first.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
Oh, sure.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki.
Alright, lay it on.
Like this.
Alright, cool.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Ooh, yeah. This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Yeah, thanks for teaching us that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Have you touched grass lately,
I
my dear?
dislike strangers.
Yeah, that's fair. And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business with the wild hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
Yeah, right?
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Aww.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you. I
I definitely love her more than I thought I was going to. Alright, you can visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the damselettes. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the new Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nod Krai, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. Alright. New Moon's Embrace obtained. Pretty cool. We get to do stuff for her, and we get rewards and buffs in return. That's pretty cool. Stygian Onslaught. Oh, no thanks. I need to do this event, but I may do it off stream. Dailies done. Yo, I thought that was Ether for a second. I'm like, why the fuck would our brother just be in town, man? But no, that's stupid chocobo boy Mika.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete.
Might have enough.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Where
Welcome
did you
to
come
the
from,
adventurers.
Yehuda? Why are you here? I didn't dispatch anyone on an expedition? What? Gotta get all the new stuff.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
There's one more slot left. That's not what I wanted to click on.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to.
Do I even need any of these? Not sure. Most of these are just for cooking. Try to just get what I have, like, the least of. Don't really have a lot of apples. Meat for Razor. Alright, mail. I have so much gold in this game, it's not even funny. But once you start leveling up characters, like in their high levels, it takes a lot of gold. Alright, we do not have enough, because I used it last time. Okay. And we will check at the end of the stream. Alright, going back to talk to Lauma. Should have got more of these waypoints. Yeah.
Need a surfboard?
Grab this one.
Let's ride!
Whoa! How did I get a chest for that?
I told you today's our lucky day.
Cool.
Carving waves!
Very random.
Off we go.
Need a surfboard?
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's
Really
keep
good
this
then.
news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nod Krai. But if this Rarir is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but
Call the help
right
of
now...
two Archons. If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Yeah, we have a lot of foes.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
Sure.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
Thank you, my lady. Appreciate the blessing.
Off we go.
Alright. If I'm correct, this is probably where Anefa's gonna be, like, stuck to the magnet thing, maybe? I know that happens at some point, but I don't know if that's, like... Oh, what happened there? Okay, well, I just killed Mulani. We'll bring her back real quick. Jesus. Thank you. I guess I just, like, I hit something right before I, let my wings out. And bad. Look at our boy Benny with the Natlan outfit and the Natlan wings. Oh, that looks so cool. Nefa's not stuck to the magnet yet.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Hello.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahir of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is. True.
Like the attitude, I know, but
the cannon only works
probably
against shambling monsters, right?
not anywhere near strong
Rarir's
enough.
super fast. Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
It's not that she's not taking it seriously,
firepower is
she's
not
just
a
a kid,
concern.
so she's,
See those
you know,
canisters over
optimistic.
there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nod Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Oh,
Wait,
shit,
what?
man.
Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, and he just died, Paimon.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nefa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the Wild Hunt, or is Rerir actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
Alright.
All right. We'll see you later. Let's ride! This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Hello, Nefer.
Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yeah, while we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed.
Wild Hunt is on the move.
Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
Alright, we'll take it slow.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
She's like, I know the back way. Or... just gonna
I'm sorry,
snake our
but we're
way
not
in the
open to
front.
guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
Oh. Got someone on the inside, Nefer?
All of them?
Yes.
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Don't mind if we do, Zavoni. Are we going the right way? We're not going the right way. Alright, let's see what they're hiding. Way upstairs to the crime scene and briefly relate the information about Rashe of Salah. Fucking that guy.
Whew. Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend.
Oh, she
Fill
is
us in, if you would.
not even gonna begin to try to say that.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Or it was someone that he knew.
Entering unopposed.
You know, it's
So,
usually the case.
Do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Thank you, Paimon. It could have been Rerir in disguise, like how he turned into ether. So, we're just confirming that Rerir was the one that pretended to be ether? Because that, I don't know. It seems like there's a little disconnect there, but maybe I just wasn't reading things properly before.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident.
Is Rerir controlling the wild hunt? Is that what the thing is? Is that what I missed, maybe? I guess that would make sense.
Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
It wasn't Flint's.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
We'll
Very
track him
odd
down.
indeed.
It is odd, yes.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
It wasn't him.
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole.
Okay, so he doesn't think it's Flint's. That's good.
He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime.
Yeah, just, wrong place, wrong time, and all
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at
pole
present.
user? Like, is his weapon polearm? Because I honestly don't remember. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So someone's framing Flint's.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. We're always doing some, straight up, murder investigations.
The evidence points
Everywhere
to
we
Flint's,
go.
and he
I
just
swear
so
to God.
happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed.
Indeed.
We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else.
Fair.
Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
He's gotta be doing something. The first time I met Flint's, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern, some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flint's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must
Oh, I thought that
determine
was
our
gonna be-
culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's got to be the latter.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Right?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
But even if it were Rerir, though, his motives would just be as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here.
It's 'cause we don't
Remember
know
the
him.
intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge,
Makes sense.
likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely.
Right.
In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow.
Right?
He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We
let's go
can't
see
discount
Flint's,
the
please.
possibility that
Like,
he
I would
might
love to
actually
see
be the
him again.
murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flint's long ago,
Oh
and
god.
been living as him for some time now.
I hope that's not the fucking case. My god. That would be insane. Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now.
Not
Our friend should
poor
be back
goth
soon.
boy Flint's.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town.
Okay.
The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together.
Now we got this.
I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is
love the
all
chance
yours.
to play
I'll
as
stay
Nefer,
and
but
slow
I
the
don't.
Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret?
What's the secret?
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
Okay.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
Alright.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on.
Fair.
And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly.
Agreed.
This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
So it's our own special lantern.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you!
That's alright, we got plenty of money. Some more money right there. Now where are we going? We're here. What is this?
Off we go. Whoa! Fog's really rolling in. Quick, grab the light source.
The automatic. Okay, I guess so. Things just got really dark.
Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see! Monsters!
Not too far now. Wind strike.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device.
Different from the one we're carrying?
Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Wee.
The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please,
Hey.
help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Well, it sounded like it was. Dim lantern. It appears to be the signature equipment of a lightkeeper.
Time to go.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
There's a lantern. Mostly shadow haunt this area. If you come into contact with too many of them, you'll be lost to the black mist forever. Continuously shine the light from an after's lamp on the ghostly shadow to dispel them before they get too close. Okay, I have a feeling I'm supposed to be down there, but it's walking so slow. My God. No, 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 no. Don't let me get that right now. Shit. He's got a cooldown. Shit. Replenish. Pretty cool. Creepy. Oh, the trail. Ooh, hello. So we playing Frogger here or something? Not fast. Slow walking. Whoa! It's pretty cool though. There he is. I thought that was failing.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
So this is her rear then.
over. Lantern, now!
No. We purify it or something? Lenses from the missing power.
It escaped again.
I still don't think he's human. Like, why? He can
This
understand,
situation speaks
like,
for itself, I presume.
be a fucking wild hunt and failing with and shit.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
Right? Damn it.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Yes, let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't understand it either. It's just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is.
Yeah,
A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
maybe they can. We don't know.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting.
Interesting.
Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
Well, if this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
No.
Well, no, but
Briefly tell Flint about Rare's murders of Susie and about the subsequent...
I see.
Didn't get the rest of that. Can you think of a reason why Rare would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
That's fair.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rare could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer." He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
Tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rarir's head.
Yeah.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Possibly.
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you're a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Right, returning to the scene of the crime is never really a good idea, but let's see how it goes.
Good things.
Hello. How's it going? Thanks for following.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah.
In the middle of this.
Guess Nasha Town's
quest
already been
on
enough of a mess
Genshin.
lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us.
As Genshin
Since you
usually
two can
does.
enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
I can pick you up.
And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so
my main is
guess we gotta
Moana.
trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Do you also play Genshin? Chi-Chi. Nice. She doesn't get enough love. Sorry, I know it's a bit late. There's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then
she is a
properly
good
dispose of Sergeant Major Sosie's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him.
Oh.
But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Yeah, we can do this. Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
So my current main team I got going right now. Sometimes I'll switch out Benny for Zhongli.
For now,
And I'm trying to get
please
Lauma.
keep the current situation confidential.
I am on a guarantee, but I need to save up some more wishes.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up.
Why
Never
is
mind
the
how we'll
body
leave
still
later on.
here? Like, why is this poor dead man's body still here?
Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh.
Yeah,
It looks like
probably
Flint's
Flint.
lantern. But where is he exactly?
Just sneaking in.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Escoffier?
Oh, Paimon almost screamed
The
out
chef?
loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but
I
so
did
long
not
as it
pull
doesn't
for
glow,
her.
it won't stand out in the dark.
But I did
I
get
calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal.
Okay,
As I
that's
thought,
smart.
you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
Yeah. That's us.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own.
I know he's
But
not
let us
human.
leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
I don't know what he is, but he's not human. And that just proved it. He's got something other than elemental.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
Alright, what are we doing? It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flint's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source.
Interesting.
It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
Well, they said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, my
When we
tattoos
fought,
look
he
amazing.
seemed like
Thank
quite
you.
a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads,
I
we
do
might have to go
quite
back and
a
find
few
Nefer.
tattoos.
Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? My day's going pretty good. I ran some errands earlier and came back home, got ready, and started stream. Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean
what is that?
this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right?
Okay.
It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could
Hope you're having
still
a good
be a
day as
coincidence,
well, by the way.
but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
True.
In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If
Getting
only
more
there was some way to
complex.
prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
Yeah.
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives.
Always hydrating.
The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
I'll pick you up anytime, honey. Okay, thank you.
Carving waves! Off we go.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is
You could
indeed.
say, yes.
Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true?
Yeah, sadly.
You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me.
Been murdered.
Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components.
Yeah,
His mechanical
Discord,
arm
join
is
the
especially
Discord.
sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her.
Right.
As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
Yeah,
No
that's
worries.
what the chat's
Just
for.
glad I could help.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise.
Great.
8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow.
Damn.
And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means that the only thing he did as Susie was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment.
Right?
The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
That's how it goes, Paimon.
This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Every time we get an answer, there's just 5
sleepy
more
too.
questions. We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should
Just gonna
totally
fight
get
one
some
of
sleep
the
first.
Centers of Conria out of nowhere. Like, what is happening? Want to rest a day in Nasha Town. Your residence is quite far
A
away.
reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate.
You can
My
share our
colleagues
suite.
have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
He's paying for our room. How thoughtful.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
Nope, I have everything taken care of in terms of art and stuff like that for my stream. Although one of my next goals will be a PNG VTuber, but that's not going to be for a while. Maybe next year. But I already have some artists in mind for that as well.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Yes.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes. Which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
I mean, yeah, you're a little sus. We trust you, but you're still sus. Like, you're not human, but we don't know what you are yet.
Yeah.
You have
Hard
secrets.
to see how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Yeah, Rare seems fixated on you, and you on him. For some reason.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, man. Don't play games with us.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at.
Right?
You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty.
It's something.
Whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust.
Both is good.
Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well. And naturally, you understand their limits.
Yes. So, you're not human.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
Right.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Are you a Fae? You don't have pointy ears.
This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
Okay, so not all Fae have pointy ears then, I guess? I mean, some of the Frostmoon Scions didn't have pointy ears even though they had antlers and their ancestors, like, of the Fae, so I guess I just figured they all had pointy ears. Like Klee and Layla and Janssen.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
Yeah. We've barely learned anything throughout 5 years of this game.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink?
Of course, the goth boy wants to die.
But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while.
So is he undead? Because, like, that was my initial theory. Like, is he an undead Fae? Like, he was, like, revived, brought back somehow.
But I was freshly awoken. And my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Okay, that's fair.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Oh, come on, Papa.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
I'm glad we got confirmation on what he was sooner rather than later.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Rat Nikki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
Right, secret.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
Yeah, the whole time we've just been standing in the hallway chatting when we could have been, you know, sitting in the room chatting.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
They could have gave him tiny pointy ears, man.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Good night, Flans.
It's so noisy.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
Jeez.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Yeah.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
What are you talking about, man?
Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out?
All these edgelords.
We were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
There's something fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Right. Let's go buy some time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket?
Right?
Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole
Well,
did you
we'll
crawl
throw 'em
out of?
A
Bro,
watering
don't
hole,
even.
of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Okay, bro.
Exactly.
Evidence.
And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
You wanna
Oh,
fucking go, bro?
don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Yep, a round of drinks and some food, please. You disturbed us, so you might as well buy us
all right.
fucking breakfast.
I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
That's fine.
Oh,
We'll take care.
all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint.
Yep.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we?
Always.
Guess it's time to uphold your end of the
live here,
bargain, huh?
Left before we even got up. Oh shit. Never beat
So,
ass.
Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early
so
this
smart.
morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces.
Great.
Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt.
Oh lord.
And amidst it
Oh,
all,
she's accusing
Flintz's
everyone.
name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Ears
Well,
are like
Out
giving
of
me
harm's
a
way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
I don't know how much longer this quest is. We're gonna get through it. Today.
Faster!
Need a surfboard?
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Inside the lantern. Hello,
Is
ladies.
he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So
you'd
was
think.
all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
Could
If
be.
I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
Huh. This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Yeah, that is the weird
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
part. Flint's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, fragments would just be blasted into oblivion.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Oh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rerir, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, it's getting revenge on Flint's truly Rerir's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Well, since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Alright, cool. What?
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Right?
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Rerir, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Excuse me.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Alright, let's go.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern?
Hello?
Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you
Leave
said
it
earlier,
unattended.
you know where we're going next, right?
Going to the cemetery. I actually don't know where that's at. Whoa! It's in a location we have not been to before. Okay. Let's figure out how to get there. When we went over here, it was for the quest, so we weren't able to grab the statue. That's a way over. Somebody fall into the water and die.
Carving waves!
Weak.
Oh no, I dropped it! Quick, pick it up!
Now
What a
it's
waste
your
of
turn.
time!
Thought these might have been lookalikes for a second because they looked cool, but no, they're just really bad.
Take too long.
Careful. Some saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
People over there. I don't want it to like start another quest. Fuck. Hey, do you know what happens? People who go sneaking about where they shouldn't? Guess I'm finding out right about now. Look, it's all a bit new to me. I'm still learning the ropes. How about you give me another chance? How about fuck you? Get out of the way. I need this. Did you take a knock to the head? We're not letting a single of you thieving rats escape. Listen, that girl's probably run off with everything by now. Do you really have time to be standing about arguing with the likes of me? They're probably talking about me. Alright, there's no need for you to worry about her. You're coming with us. Go away. Go away, or we'll kick your ass up.
Be free!
Mission away. Oh, okay. We will make our way over there.
Carving waves! Off we go.
Take this way around. X.
Faster!
Take the beach. I'm fighting everything.
Carving waves!
Go grab the waves. Like a big jumpy.
Wind Strider.
Faster! Let's ride! Need a surfboard? Carving waves! Off we go.
Creepy. But in a cool way. Ooh. New plants. There's a spirit here. There's spirits everywhere. You come back. Kind of like the crystal flies of this world. Is this the seat with the ghost in it? No.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Let's just ask.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen.
Why are we splitting up?
Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might be
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rarir, we need to dive into Nod Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint's? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Sounds relevant.
Hey, another file's moving.
With a similar title, too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Yes, by ghosts.
Really?
We're in a cemetery after all.
Seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
The old library montage. At least we don't have to actually do any reading.
Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now.
Yeah, I bet.
Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Reverie actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Probably.
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Normal.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be that he can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it.
Okay.
It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons faced.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Reir also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That is still a mystery. Oh.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
It's a bird.
Ah, it's an ibis.
Did Lauma send it, perhaps?
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lauma must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
I can speak to all animals.
Situation
Little
urgent.
animals.
The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
On whose authority?
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal.
Great.
Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
Are they trying
Lauma.
to find their spaceship?
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him.
Okay.
One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Still just sounds fucking crazy.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here,
This is
as
crazy.
expected.
Just fighting
Humans
Conry and Sinner out of
should
nowhere.
never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you
that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
So he's
Sorry,
not human.
but this round
None of us are
not gonna
human,
go your
technically,
way.
actually.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. We're baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition.
Okay.
The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise.
Right.
Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them.
Okay.
The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Okay. It's a piece
Sorry,
of your body.
what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
So this guy's like Deadpool?
So the terror of the
worst.
wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
You want to go for another round then? Because it's going to turn out the same, you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Gross. How did
Traveler.
this die? How did he even become immortal or like?
Look at that light!
There's so much we don't know about the sinners yet either.
If I run.
Whoa.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
Surprising.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the wild hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it.
Making it
Others
worse.
are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Right.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake.
Oh, jeez.
A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well,
Agreed.
about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
Right.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Right.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt.
Right.
We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
Yeah,
There's
let's
no
just knock
time.
them all out
Let's
real
go
quick.
into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
Alright, well, give it a shot.
Oh, you're back. And you have a letter?
Oh, yeah.
The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
You can do it. Oh, we get to be llama. Interesting. Not expecting that. Okay, we can't really do anything other than run. Evacuate! Get out of here! What? Wait, you think you're gonna stop me? You're gonna stop me?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
I'll just knock
Is
them
that
around a little
Lady
bit.
Llama? But are you
really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady.
Yes, thank you.
But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others...
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me.
Yeah.
And to do your part too.
All right. I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we?
Oh.
Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her, everyone.
Yes.
It's her.
Yes, it is.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
I always knew something was off about you.
We won't let you pass. Abyssal creature, aren't you?
Go.
You will let me pass.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
Take her
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Yeah, run off to safety, little one. A little more urgency.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
Yeah, back
The
the fuck
monsters
up.
you fear do not exist
Back
here.
up.
The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Yay.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enougha, give her a crown kake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
We can have snacks after.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up.
I know.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up.
Wrong button.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
And that was just scary.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Oh god. I thought it was just gonna be an automatic thing. What the hell? Of course, start me over.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
Get out of here.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Okay.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here? Ding dong water bomb!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber deployed. Accelerating. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
I could have fought it, but I haven't fought it yet. But it's
This
always
isn't
gonna
good
be
enough.
much
We gotta
easier
hurry.
story than it is on the actual map.
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, all right. Let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
Great.
Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
Great.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Where are you? Bro just has his art in a lamb. Oh, shit. Well, we weren't able to stop all of it. Luckily. Strong robo lady. The soul of the dragon. Oh shit. That's totally not good. Egg? Embryo? Bro. We couldn't actually stop it. Like him from getting his power back. Holy fuck. This fight was not teased in any way whatsoever in the previews.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength.
Oh.
You've ruined everything again.
So he
Let me
didn't
guess.
get all his power back.
You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Or the artists are gonna be eating him up. This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Verfnir. Vrindaughter. Flinders.
Yo, what's up, Potato?
Watch
Feels
out!
pretty good.
Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Went all black today.
Fools. Time to die!
I disagree. So are we actually fighting him?
You two have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Oh! What the fuck is that?
You're wrong.
Oh. Hello.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Hello? Definitely need to know more about the robot. And her. Why is the fatigue? Why is she particularly doing Oh. I'm glad none of this was spoiled. Other than the fact that Rare show up at some point. Oh, why is the robot so strong? Oh, that's... Come on, I want to fight. Let us fight. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. This is one of the most insane cutscenes I've ever seen in this game. That was nuts. Reasons why you should get back into Genshin. The story is nuts.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape.
Hey,
you have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then?
A few times.
In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Oh God, she's here too.
I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
No! I want to know more!
Well,
What's up,
anyway,
Anna?
Thank you.
Yeah, people are saying she's giving off tsundere vibes. I don't exactly pick up on it, but we'll see. She's definitely getting more intriguing every time we see her. But so is Columbina. So, yeah. We would have been in a tight spot without you. That was quite unexpected.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories about the robot.
Well, I brought your
marionette.
associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rarer's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see.
Yes, I saw your message.
Curious.
I think I'm just talking quiet.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. I try not to talk when they're talking. Oh no.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
I hope she doesn't mean her life. I don't think she does, but yeah, my mic's all the way up, so I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Alright, I'm guessing we might be getting close to the end, but we'll see. Yeah, this place is crazy. Crazy.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt.
That's good.
But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
We are.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
Yeah, just a bit.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Girl is so scared. She's like, yeah, I don't
Just
work
kidding.
for you anymore.
Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, I know, nor was it the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
Good.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Fair.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
Hey, he's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
I thought he was being serious.
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Yeah.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Gonna pay the man our respects. We're always solving some fucking murder, I swear.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae,
I've heard that one too.
and I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for, it is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
RIP.
Adventure time!
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Alright. She's here.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Touché.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. they have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
That's good, I suppose. Rear, if I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in Nod Krai.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
Yeah, or we
You've
can
been
make
quite
something for
subdued.
you.
Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Ooh, question time. I'm concerned about Rear.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Yes, indeed. Now, let's talk about the Fatui.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about?
Not exactly.
Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs?
Yes.
That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so.
Yes.
But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
Yeah,
Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Alright, I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Alrighty. Let's complete that until our next update for Archon Quest anyway. Oh.
Interesting.
After credit scene.
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right!
Ooh.
Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka.
Oh!
Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
About time, bro. They're not even gonna show us face yet. Oh my god. Alright, all that for common chest.
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
Common chest. So there's other quests. Oh, that's okay. Not Archon quests though. The Archon quests are done for now until the next update.
You can only do so much on your own, but with...
I shall get my rewards, and then we shall make a few pools.
Group,
and see if we
anything's
can get
possible.
Loma before we end the stream. There was more.
Ever tried chasing?
We're gonna pull for a while now. Let's go over here. Yes, all the primogems. Yeah, that was a decent amount. That was a decent amount. Alright. I'm curious what my pity is on. Let's check that real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Okay. I figured I was around 40, so there we go. So this would still be super early if I got her in, you know, in these 5 pools, but it would be awesome. Since they made me lose my 50-50 and I couldn't get Milani. I feel like they owe me something. I don't need another Kave, because I'm not going to use him, but, you know, I'll take it, I guess. Might have some Star Glitter for a few weeks, too. I haven't checked that. But yeah, she's guaranteed. So it's just a matter of, you know, getting her within the next 13 days. Which was more than doable since, you know, my pity is already halfway there. Because max pity is 90. Okay, see what we got. Thing there. Next month we'll get 5 more there. We have 1, but I'll take it. Another 4-star. Of course. Alright, I'm at like 47 pity now. So. But there's the events and other things that are going to be going on that'll get me.
Where's my
primogems?
Not again.
There you go. There you go. Alright. So yeah, I might do the event off stream and some other stuff and take a pause streaming Genshin to stream some other things next week. Do my other stuff off stream. Yes. Hey, not bad. Good little 3-hour stream. Yeah. What do you think about there being a level 100, by the way? I think the criteria of getting it is stupid because it's only for whales. You can only get the material by getting more than C6 of a 5-star character. Now, if it works with 4-star characters, it wouldn't be so bad, but it doesn't. So, I feel like it's something that they will change. But yes. It's not, I wouldn't call it more money hungry. It's just catering to the people that do spend money more than their average players that don't spend a lot of money. So it's catering to the minority player base instead of the majority of the player base. So, but at the same time, whales do need some kind of, you know, incentive. But yeah, they have other things. But I think enough complaints about it will happen to where it'll be something that they change. Especially because, like, you need 1 to get to level 95, and you'll need 2 to get to level 100, so you need 3 overall. So that's, yeah. As a free to play player, none of my 5-star characters are more than I don't even know if I have any 5-star characters at C1 at all, now that I think about it. I tried to get a C1 Mulan, I didn't. I've tried to do it with a couple other characters, but I don't know if I've been successful or not. I'd have to check, but I don't recall. But yeah. But, they do have other things that have helped, the newer players and the players that don't spend a lot of money. We get a lot more primogems than we used to. I have quite a few 5-star characters that I have gotten just from playing the game and pulling for them, and not spending any money. So, yeah. But yeah. But I think I'm going to head off, at least of the computer, for the night. I just realized, Raven, has she been there back there the whole time? But yeah, I'm getting hungry. I ate before stream, but I didn't have a lot to eat. But it was enough to get me through. I'd be down if you want to watch something. Then pop in the Discord after I get off the computer and get settled back in, get some food and stuff. I would be down. Yeah, I need to get my follower goal updated. I need to get my tip goal here updated as well. See how much I have for that, and do that next time. But it's nice to see the stream looking so much more clear and nice. I'm doing some shopping, some online shopping. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wish I'd gotten more viewers today, considering all the work I did in posting everywhere. But the the VODs, my VODs get decent views, so I will say that the VODs get decent views. So, I'm just wearing a black tank top and black shorts. It's just typical goth girl bedroom attire. Not even bedroom attire, just housewear. But yeah. So it is almost 8 o'clock. So I'm going to shut it down. I'll meet you over in the Discord. Of course, anybody else watching, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. We have fun over there. We play games, watch movies, and all kinds of other things off stream. So, yeah, good stuff. Well, if you ever make your way down here to a convention, then just maybe. But yeah, it's I threw on the chunky collar today. Something a little different. But, yeah. Yeah, so far I only have one con planned next year for my birthday, that I did this year. So if I end up doing any others, I would like to do one of the furry cons, of course. We have one in Orlando. There's a big one in Atlanta, but you know, just playing it by ear and seeing how it goes. But it's I get my car and fursuit paid off, then I'll have more money to play with for cons and stuff like that. So, yeah. But sure we'll plan something one of these days. I'm going to go ahead and head off here, get situated, and I'll be on the Discord in a few. To everybody else that stopped by to watch and hang out, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Also, thank you to all the new followers. Appreciate you guys. And yeah. Sounds good. See you in a bit. Good night, everybody. Peace out.